Hey guys, it's Trombone PvP here, today with another video that's a little out of the ordinary. It's more of a how-to video opposed to just me PvPing or on Mindplex. So if you've read the title, which I assume you have, it's how to find bases. I'm here to tell you all my two most preferred methods of finding bases. Obviously there's better methods out there that I've not heard about or I haven't even tried yet, but I'm just going to go with the two that I know the best about. So the first of these two is searching by using your coordinates. Now, servers are going to have different coordinates, like based on what server you get on. This one, the max for the overworld is about 15,000, 15,000. It might be 14,000. I'm not 100% sure about that. I don't usually go out that far when I'm making my base. And the reason for that is a lot of people will make their bases right on the border, and those are so easy to find. Because I know when I go search for bases, I will go out to the world border and just run across the border. Like, not across the border. I'll run along the border. Like, up and down it. Like, basically, it's a big square, is what the Minecraft map is. So if you go about around that square, you're bound to find at least one base. Or, you know, theoretically you are. I know I have a lot of the time. Now, a lot of bases aren't going to be just big, huge cobble monsters, or other bases that just, expand out. Like, they're not going to be like this. They're not going to be just some huge, easy-to-find base. A lot of them are going to be underground or sky vaults that you can't see, and they're not going to be visible to the human eye by just walking up to it. So, I guess I'll get into sky vaults first. If you take chests and you go up to block 256, you cannot see them from the ground. I'm not entirely sure why this is, but it is. That's just how it is right now. You can't see a chest at block 256 from the ground. So if you don't claim your base, and you make a sky vault like that, your base is going to be really hard to find. The only real way of someone finding it is if someone betrays you that you've let know about this base and they TP them there or tell them the coordinates to it, or if somebody has raised minimap, which has started to become an illegal mod on a lot of servers. I know on Furious PvP you're not supposed to have raised minimap because it can be used as an advantage. It's not necessarily a hack. I believe at first it was meant to just show you where you are in the world, but that's what it is now. It's not allowed on this map. So, a base underground, I guess is what I should get into next. Those are hard to find as well if, like sky vaults, someone's betrayed you. That's a way that someone that would find it. Or with a mod called X-Ray. And I'm sure all of you know what X-Ray is. It's pretty obvious. You look through the ground, you see whatever blocks you've set your X-Ray to see, like chests or diamonds or whatever. You know what X-ray is. I'm not going to go into it. So yeah, underground vaults are pretty good base. And an easier way to find these without hacking or using mods is by using a thing called Fmap. Fmap shows you all of the claims from factions that are around you. So by using Fmap, it does what I just said. If someone has a claim, like right here, I assume you can see my cursor, and you're where I am, you know that if you go up, 2, 3 of those lines, and then over however many of the lines that is, you'll be in their claim, and that's where their base is. So that's an easy way to find a base. It's basically like if someone had a base underground and you can't see it, it's basically showing you where their base is without you actually seeing it. And a special thing about this server that it might just be specifically for this server, is you can do a thing called Fmap on, and it's going to keep spamming your chat with the Fmap over and over again, which is a million times easier than you just having to sit there and spam Fmap every, I don't even know how many blocks a chunk is. I think it's about 8 every 8 blocks you run, it'll show you the Fmap thing. So it's so much easier. It makes your life unbelievably easy. I don't know how people have claims so close to spawn. I just saw them. But yeah. Alright. My second most preferred method of finding a base is just buying the cords off somebody. You can usually in chat you can just ask, but that isn't always gonna be the best way to go, because people scam. People are greedy and they're gonna scam you. See, selling base cords 10k. And oh wait. So I'll show you right here. That guy said he's selling base cords for 10k, and I'll show you why exactly this is and isn't a good idea. I may as well just say, because he might not even answer me. A bad thing about this is people's credibility can be completely ruined because of scamming, because people suck sometimes. Am I lagging? Yeah, I guess I am. Oh well, sorry. But yeah, people's credibility can be completely ruined because they scam. So honestly, you probably don't just want to buy cords off the first person that says it in chat that they're selling base coordinates. You're probably going to want to go through your ally list and message one of them and ask, hey, and say, hey, do you have any cords I can buy off of you? And if you do decide you're going to buy them off of somebody, just some random person you don't really know, my best suggestion to you would be ask them if you can see the base first and make sure it isn't already rated, or if it's an actual base, because a lot of people will just say, oh, it's whatever, it's so-and-so cords, and if that's just, they'll lead you to nothing. Okay, obviously, I am lagging very badly. I don't know why, or my internet's crashing. So yeah, it's not always the best idea to just buy coordinates off somebody. But there are some people that are trustworthy. So yeah, those are my two most preferred ways of finding bases. Just going through the outside and working your way in, or buying the course off somebody. Both ways are very valid ways of finding bases. And as you can see in some of my last few videos, I've been pretty successful so far in finding bases. One of those bases actually was found by a friend of mine, Miller Lag, and I'll have to ask him what method he used to find that base. But if I had to guess, it was, okay, it was a method close to mine, or an even better method, because he is great at finding bases. I cannot stress how, just amazing he is at finding bases. I don't know how he's so great, but he is. So yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and cut this off right now before I start babbling any longer. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me, tell your methods in comment section if you want. I'm always open to suggestions, and I'll be willing to try anything because, loot is loot. So, have a good day. Like, comment, subscribe. Give me some positive feedback or negative feedback, and have a great day.